Hey guys, Vic Spatola, NAS and Master Personal Trainer, here with your foam roller exercises for the day. So today we're not going to use foam rolling for self-myofascial release. We're using it for a couple of different exercises. The first couple we use as a crutch, and the second will actually be part of the resistance tool. So the first thing we're going to do is what they call a single leg RDL. The single leg RDL will be like this. I'm going to use my right hand to put on the foam roller. My right leg will be on the ground. I'm going to take my left hand to my right leg. Notice how my body strays and narrow. It's not really bending, not caving, not rounding. Make sure that my chest is tall, my posture is up. I'm squeezing my left glute as I go down. And I want to make sure as I go down that my hand, my left hand, is going towards my right. That way I don't have to worry about what they call spiraling out. My hips don't rotate open. I want to keep my hips pretty square, and as I go down, I come back up. Another version here, down, I come back up. I'm using the foam roll as a crutch. If I can't do this in the air, I use this first to get movement right before I progress to doing it on its own. Second one is a pistol squat. Now this time what we're going to do is have the foam roll in my right hand, but my left foot's going to be on the ground. I'm going to do a squat like this. And notice again, it's just a crutch. It's to help me get better at doing it before I go with no assistance into my pistol squat. So this is just an assistance. Notice when I do my pistol squat, my foam roller is here, left leg's on the ground, right foot's off the ground, my hip goes back. This is good squat mechanics. I want to make sure my hip goes back and then comes forward. Hip goes back and then comes forward. I want to think of this heel being driven into the ground and not moving. So those are us two for our foam roller when it's standing up. Now we're on the ground. The first exercise is going to be our single leg glute bridge. Well, actually a double leg glute bridge first. We're going to be here, foam roller under our feet, driving our hips up to the top. Now in this exercise, we're really using our hamstrings more than our glutes. Our glutes are still firing, especially to get that top squeeze position. But I'm using my hamstrings to stabilize that foam roller. Now I can add that by going single leg. Same kind of thing. Be careful because our hamstrings will feel like they're on a cramp. So start from here first before you progress to this. Our next one will be our push-ups. Start from on our knees. Lean forward, body straight, abs tight, back strong. Elbows go out to the side, come back to the top. Now doing them on a foam roller is more difficult because it adds the instability forward and back. And it makes our shoulders have to stabilize a lot more. Then we can go closer grip, elbows into our body. So this is for our triceps. So wide grip for our push-ups, for our chest. Narrow grip, elbows in for our triceps. From our knees is one thing, from our toes is a different story, much more difficult. A lot more resistance with our hands wide, and a lot more resistance with our hands narrow. So those are exercises you can do with the foam roller. Have a good day.